I never heard from my partner again until the day my son was born. And my beautiful son was born in Darwin on his father's birthday. I was now a single mum, and no one was going to take my baby boy away from me. My first day of being a mum, looking at this amazing little man, I kept him safe. He was mine and no one could hurt him, and I would always protect him. I was so young and unaware, even about breastfeeding, until the nurse approached me like a shark throwing burley into waters, and I was scared. And all in one moment she had my little boy next to me, pulled my white hospital gown down in front of my father who was visiting at the time, and literally forced me to breastfeed him. I had no idea what to do or even how to feel. I didn't realise without any warning that this replicated the repulsion of triggers that returned. Triggers from my abuse, which enabled me not to be able to breastfeed. I was disgusted, and I told her to take the baby away, and from then I was traumatised. I went blank and my head went back into that place, the place I never wanted to revisit again, and I felt like I was the little girl in the room all over again. The awareness that we didn't have back then because we didn't speak about it was the inability that this nurse could do her job, nor understand, or anyone, for what I was being put through and enduring a trigger while she was trying to help me breastfeed. And this day will stay with me forever, the day that resembled a moment when I found out I was ready to be a parent, but I could possibly do this. That was the moment that I realised that I had this little boy, but how can I look after him when I wasn't even fixed? I felt hopeless, I felt re-abused, I felt hurt and pain, but most of all the disgust. I felt another thing that was added to my list because those men took something no mother should be ashamed of: the rights to be a maternal, independent, first-time mum. It was day one of having a newborn, and I had already failed at that. The inability not to be able to have that beautiful connection that others talk about. I was deflated internally, externally, and mentally. I now even struggle in my workplace and even out in public to watch others feed their beautiful babies. I judge myself continuously over something that was taken away from me at such a young age. But regardless, I drummed into my head that I knew I could love this little man, even with just a bottle. I left that hospital with no license, a car, or even a baby seat, even a home, and he took away any financial support, parental support, and I had a part of him with me every day for the rest of my life.